Try.
First time to Rogersville.
Well, are you enjoying yourself?
I love it. I'll tell you what,
Just a small place.
that O. Henry that we went
Oh,
to,
do you drink out over here?
oh my
Okay,
goodness.
let's hear that.
I'll tell you what, that's the
What
best
taste
burger,
that?
that's the best burger I've had in
Really?
forever.
Okay.
I can cook a really good burger,
Mhm.
that burger's better than my burger.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've had Guy Fieri's burger, I've had a lot of different Top Chef's burgers, and that burger's the best burger I've had.
I'm
I'm
glad
not
you enjoyed
joking.
it. Because I hate recommending places because people might say, oh, God, he recommended that. Awful.
No, that
There's
was
a little secret
amazing.
about this place. I went there once.
And I was a little skeptical. You walk in, there's nothing fancy. It's just low key. And I'm thinking, all right, this will be all right. And either it's going to be amazing because they know how to cook, or it's going to be okay. It was amazing. Their hash browns are perfectly crispy on the outside, delicious on the inside, and pink cuts. And they don't taste like oil.
Right. Like some
They're,
places.
yeah. And their fries were perfectly crisp on the outside, good on the inside. They weren't smushy. Everything was done perfectly right.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was really good.
I've been there
I
once.
tell you what, that was better than most gourmet restaurants.
It was yay and nay for me.
Really? For yours?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it was
Then
so
I hear people
good.
talk about it, talk about it, talk about it.
Yeah.
Home cooking, maybe. The well in there, you know, he may like it.
Oh, it was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And my son enjoyed his burger too. He said it was a really good burger. And he's picky.
I'm picky, but I'm virtually getting out of the pickiness.
Yeah.
I'm trying different things, you know, because the Gatlinburg trips, and the vacation trips down there, yes.
What'd you do? What'd you try down there that you
I
had?
can try everything down there. I'll try anything.
Yeah.
Wherever I go now, I try anything. Just because basically last 6, 7 years down there going,
Yeah.
we like to venture out and try everything that they offer.
Yeah,
I always got something new going on or something down there. I bet you I ain't tried 10 different places down there that's been new, like Guy Fieri's.
Yeah.
Y'all tried that?
Yeah, we did go
I
there.
ain't tried that yet. I went there to bowl and played arcades, but that's about it.
Yeah. That's fun right beside it. Okay.
We
We
probably
ate at
wouldn't
Old
have
Red
been
too.
That was over it.
Old Red's nice.
Out there to mix
It's
reviews.
2 stories, so the bottom level's open stage and they have live music. Nice. And if you're upstairs, you can't really see the stage. That's where we was at, but we were overlooking the strip. There's a TV right in front of you, so you can watch the guy singing and stuff. You can hear it. And we just got appetizers. We bought the Poudin. I don't know what it's Poudin.
Who knows?
But anyways, it's
I know, I've
cheese
never
curds.
had that before.
There's cheese curds, tater tots, gravy, pork or beef brisket, smoked beef
You
brisket,
love brisket.
and yeah, and then an egg over easy.
Yeah. I'm not much on brisket.
Like it just was slimy.
It was no, you didn't like it?
I loved it.
Loved it.
I'm not
She
big
did,
on
she wouldn't eat the egg.
You don't like slimy? See, now I like that. I can eat slimy.
Yeah,
It don't bother me.
man, it was so good. It
Egg
didn't
was
look
anyway.
good, but it was very good. And let's see, what else did we do? Oh, we met Scott down in Kentucky. Techno Hillbilly.
Techno
Tales
Hillbilly.
of Techno Hillbilly.
I bet Techno. But he came to our house.
No,
They
cool.
came out there. Big Joe Malia's been coming the last 2 Halloweens.
Nice,
During
yeah, 'cause you got that
Halloween,
big thing going on.
And they brought,
You doing that again this year?
I am, if I'm alive and well and okay, I'm gonna do it.
You got the 50-foot skeleton or whatever it is?
I bought so much stuff this year. It's unreal.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to that every year. You do a good job.
Yeah, it's gonna be epic.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm already working on it, so.
Very
And that's a
cool.
job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get too old for it.
Like Christmas. Some people think about that. That's why we don't decorate, because I don't want to put it up and tear it down.
Well, a lot of people don't decorate, a lot of people don't believe in it.
Yeah.
People don't believe in Halloween, people don't believe in Christmas, it's just whatever goes on, you know,
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed Halloween. I like Christmas, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Halloween's my favorite.
Yeah, and you
It's
do
not
good
even
at
all
it.
day.
It's fine. You just ran with it, and you're
Yeah.
doing well. Yeah, I love it.
I
Everything
grew
you
up
do
on
with
it, so.
Yeah, it's fun dressing up and whatever, and the whole. It's kind
It's a
of
mess.
yeah,
It's a
like-
mess.
It's opposite. It's different than the norm. I think is the thing.
It's a money racket.
Is that what it is? That's not why you like it though. You like it because it's different than the norm.
I like it because you can be
It's
just anybody,
creative.
creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And you are
y'all's
creative.
phrase, art and everything.
Yeah.
Now that's one, that's it right there.
But that's what, you're very creative too, that's what I've always enjoyed about your channel, even your different, video views,
Oh,
your
I
little
do.
funny stuff, it's hilarious.
I just pick up the camera and go.
Yeah,
I ain't that great at it. Never have been.
well, I think you do good.
I wasn't interested in it for a long time.
Yeah. What, video editing?
YouTube.
I wasn't either.
Lord, I've been on YouTube for almost 8 years,
Yeah,
but nothing like the last 4.
right,
The last 4,
you're really,
I've hit it.
yeah, you're focusing on it, trying.
I don't know if I'm focusing on it or not, but I'm just,
Maybe you've
I'm
got,
doing whatever I like, and I'm filming it.
yeah, and it does get easier, when we first started,
easier?
trying to, yeah. Well,
You sure?
you don't have to figure out how to upload things, how to tag things, how to edit things.
I'm bad at editing.
Well, I can show you some tricks if you want.
Editing.
What program do you use?
I've got all free stuff. It's like I use my phone for everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah,
The only thing I use my computer for is just to get on there if I'm on the computer, just to check stuff.
yeah.
I use iMovie.
Well, I do that too. I don't use my computer for anything. I use my
I
phone
use
for
our
it.
phone
Yep.
and GoPro.
It's mostly, I do use my computer, but not for editing. I do a lot of the other stuff, all the tags.
I've got the iMovie editing software, which was
Oh, that's the
free.
best thing you can do. That's really good, I think.
And
I don't have that, but that's a really good
I
program.
just
I
put
wanted
stuff
to
on.
use that, and we use a lot InShot and Power Director and a
my
lot of
problem
those.
is time.
Huh?
Time is my problem.
Yeah.
Time's not on my
Well,
side.
12 hours a day working,
You-
that's
You work
hard.
12, 10 hours, and when you do get the 8 hours or get the weekend off,
Yeah,
you're like,
you don't wanna do it.
oh, let's go to Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Or let's just stay home and do nothing.
Yeah, and what did it take us, 3 hours to get here?
It took you 3 hours to get here
No,
from
hour and a
Gatlinburg?
half, right?
To get here
Yeah,
from,
Gatlinburg.
oh no, it was.
Hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, it was a
At
little over an
least,
hour.
maybe.
Well, we did,
It's according to how you drive.
we did, I don't think we stopped, so,
I don't know.
no.
All
That's how
rolling
slow
into,
driver.
all my days are rolling into one right now. We've been driving for 10.
You've been on the trip.
Yeah, we have been, for a long time. I don't even know what day it was this morning. I thought tomorrow
I
was,
knew what day it was this morning.
well, this morning
Sound like me.
I thought tomorrow was, or today was Thursday. Is tomorrow Thursday?
Tomorrow.
Man, I'm still getting screwed up.
It's because you've been on a long trip, probably.
Well, yeah.
That'll get you.
I never worried about the days. We just,
I usually don't either, but when you work all the time, you forget about the days.
we'd get up and we'd just be like, all right, what are we doing today? And, we'd go until, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
But you planned this trip, right?
Yeah, we had a few things
No.
planned.
No?
Kinda, a little bit.
Well, see, we plan a direction and a kind of a timeline, and then we leave a lot of stuff open just to do whatever you run into. Because every time we plan something, it always fails, you never do it.
I always tell everybody, I'm not a planner,
Right,
because it won't work out.
it doesn't work out.
I'll set the days off on work,
Yep,
take vacation, and say,
Yep.
if it happens,
yeah.
we'll go, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But we end up in Gatlinburg and Pitchfork most of the time.
We kind of planned,
We know
places
how to
to
travel.
stay, but as far as what we were doing, we knew we wanted to hike in the morning, kind of do the strip at night type of thing, so we can get both of, the best of both worlds. I've been coming to Tennessee and Gatlinburg since I was
Little, right?
born. My parents were born, or my dad was born in Tennessee, they got married in Tennessee, they got married in
Got married in
Hawaii,
Hawaii.
but they met in Tennessee. And, we've been going, my dad's family still lives in Knoxville, so we've been going back to Tennessee since I was little, every year, that was our thing. And then when I was old enough, we started taking youth groups to Tennessee, and we were taking 50, 60 kids,
Wow.
30 kids sometimes. It varied in numbers, but we'd take them to the Smoky Mountains National Park, and we would camp. And then one day we'd go to Gatlinburg and take them.
So I never camped down there.
The
You know what, I
park is
camp
what you need to do.
On
It's
the
like
river,
15.
in a tent.
Well, yeah, and you
That's
hear the
my
bears.
camp. Yeah, that's my camp.
That's the worst part, is you're sitting out there camping with kids, and then all of a sudden the bears start moving around and they're freaking out. Yeah, say hi.
Who we saying hi to?
YouTube.
Oh,
So we're live on YouTube.
yeah, okay. Got a big audience, do you?
I doubt it. It looks like
How
8
many you got on
people,
there?
baby.
18?
Yeah.
That's not bad, that's
Something.
more than I would have.
Oh, that's not true.
No, you haven't, Todd. I don't go live very often.
I don't either, I'm not really,
Those people that are on there are for you anyways.
I don't have the time.
Yeah, I don't
That's
either.
that's one thing.
Well,
I used to go live.
I'm finding out that doing these lives are a lot easier than I thought now that I've been trying to do them on vacation. I
Is that
haven't
right?
even had time to even try to think about
Premieres. I've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of them lately,
it. Yeah,
and that seems like
they're doing
Better
pretty
for me.
good. Yeah,
a whole lot better. than
yeah.
going
It
live.
gives people a chance to
That's just
see
me.
what's coming out and see, I think that the platform we're sharing with, I think that they only promote for a few hours or days maybe,
I don't
and
know.
then they kinda don't share it.
I don't know how it works.
So,
I kinda not want to cure because I'll start getting involved in that focus part of it.
Yeah, then
I'll
you
be all
don't-
wishy-washy.
exactly.
That's just me.
I don't wanna know either. I'm just
I
saying
want
my
to get on there and have
observation.
fun with it. meet
That's all
people.
mine is, about having fun. I enjoy the whole editing part though, and I
You like
enjoy
the
the
editing.
film. I like the editing
It's
and the
rough.
filming. I love it. It's my artwork kinda.
Well, there you go,
my-
creation
not my
of it.
only artwork, but I do it for fun. When I'm done at the end of the day working and we're sitting down, instead of I mean, the TV might be on, but instead of watching TV or whatever,
Right.
I'm editing. I can
Well,
just
I'm
clear
usually
my
watching
mind.
YouTube when I'm on, got the TV on.
When I have
So
breaks.
go home tonight, I'll flip on the TV, and
Yeah.
I'll be on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. YouTube's
Just
always
watching
on.
TV, watching
You-
different stuff.
And if I'm working, YouTube's playing.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Wow.
YouTube's like 24/7.
Oh, really?
On our phone, yeah, pretty much,
Well, mine's probably close to that. I can't do it at work.
yeah.
So 12 hours out of the day, I'm not doing YouTube.
I can't, I have work too.
There's some kitty dogs.
Oh, there's the puppies. Make me miss my dog. That's the hardest part of this trip is leaving Duke. He's doing good, but he misses us.
You never take him traveling with you?
Yeah, oh yeah, every time. This is the only time we haven't.
Because I've seen you go to the garage sales and whatnot.
Yeah.
And there he's with you and whatnot.
He's always with us, and sometimes I don't take him to the garage sales because he gets real excited when other
Yeah.
dogs are around.
Yeah.
He doesn't freak, I mean, he freaks out like whining and whatever, gets real rambunctious, but, as soon as he meets them, then he calms right down. But they freak out, you
Yeah.
know,
How long you say you had him?
we've had him since November,
Yeah, what doing?
well, December of, he'll be two this
Yeah, I
this
thought he was
November.
young,
And we got him 6 weeks after he was born,
Yeah.
or 10 weeks, or whatever it's supposed to be. Okay. He was born November 6th and we got him December, so whatever, however many weeks that is. We got him Christmas Eve, actually.
Wow.
Rhonda, Our Destinations and Creations, she drove down and
Talking about
delivered
another
it.
channel?
Huh?
You talking about another channel?
Another channel, Rhonda with Our Destinations
lot
and
of-
Yeah, we got people
Probably
here.
know more people than
Really
I do.
Creative Travel and Mama T, she says she's jealous.
Where is Mama T? Yeah, she told me, you say, I forgot that. There you go. That reminded me. She said hello, by the way.
Alright, hello, Ruth, Pete. Yeah, we'll have to meet up in Gatlinburg sometime. That's the only reason we didn't bring Duke is because the cabin was the only thing that wasn't pet friendly. Every
Oh, yes.
hotel we've stayed in,
I didn't know this was
Every-
every to just now.
yeah, every hotel we've stayed in, everywhere we've gone has been pet friendly except for the cabin we stayed in.
How'd you enjoy the cabin?
The cabin was good. It's nice.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
look pretty neat from what I seen.
I remember, I don't know how long the cabin's been there, but I remember being young and looking up, cause it's up on the hill.
Yeah,
You
it
can
looked like
see
it's
the
way
view,
up there.
well, you can see the view we saw
Yeah.
because the camera that you get on to see Gatlinburg Live 24/7 is on the deck that we were
Oh,
at.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so, and I remember seeing that when I was young thinking, who stays up in there, you know? Who stays up in them cabins? And I, thinking, who's ever gonna do it?
Right,
Here
who's
we
ever
are
gonna-
staying at, and here we are staying at it. When we went to Gatlinburg, we always camped. It's like $15 a night. So
That's
it's
not
not
cheap.
expensive, yeah.
It might not be now, but it was then.
But
No.
you took a RV.
No, we
You
just
took a
camped in the
tent?
tent.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's how we camp.
That's the only way to camp.
I think so. That's how we always do it.
That's always been what we done, but I've never been to Gatlinburg, but that's just been on Clinch River over here.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
camped in
okay.
we camped in a camper once, but we bought it at the campground. Her dad camped there. We bought a camper and just left it. It was at the campground. We left it at the campground.
I
And
went
that's
one
where
time
we
camping.
stayed when we went, but I never could take a camper to go camping.
Right. I never owned a camper, so. A lot
Yeah.
of people enjoys it though. There's a lot of camp, like I said.
Well, yeah, it's like a mini house.
Yeah, it's a mobile mini house, like you said.
It has the same maintenance as the house and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's great for people if they like it. I like to sleep in my car,
Right.
honestly. I have,
You do have.
many times.
Some people does.
Well, we have that
Comfortable
little,
like that?
yeah, the back seat
I can
folds
about
down.
sleep anywhere.
Well, the back seat folds down, you can fit a whole air mattress in there, like a twin size air mattress. So, that's all you need. We're usually busy till we go to sleep, so all we need is a place to sleep and then we're off again in the morning.
So you're a fast-paced kind of guy.
Yeah, for 13 years I worked for a mobile manufacturer. You weren't allowed to stop.
No.
You got fired.
Wow.
The houses continued to move at all times and you continued moving. I was doing a lot. That's what I did for a long time. Then I went to the union. The more money you made, you basically made the same amount
I
of
need
money.
to have that everywhere.
Yeah.
People
Well, see,
work
they're
real
gonna,
hard, work real hard.
they're saying this unit will pay you this amount of money, and they broke it down. It should be done in this amount of hours, and they went through and allotted all the times they timed everybody on whatever. So they'd say, okay, this unit should be worth this money. If you get it done in 8 hours, you're gonna get paid your hours. If you get it done in 3 hours, you're gonna make your 8 hours wages, and you can go home, basically. So people were trying to knock, we were getting done by noon, 1 o'clock every day.
They need that more often around.
Or we could work it after hours too, yeah. I mean, you should be paid a certain amount per item. They just keep wanting more out of you though.
Oh, yeah.
If you meet quota, then they just want a higher quota.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what kills everybody. Then people get burnt out and they can't keep people.
Right.
If they treated people right, everybody could be profitable and working. Yeah,
They got problems, don't they?
I think so.
People's got problems. I don't know, I don't understand it, no one understands it, I guess.
Not
Makes
everybody's
fun of
like
it
that and
anyway.
it is changing.
It drives me crazy.
It's changing, but it's slowly changing.
Yeah, I don't like change. That's just me.
It's the only
Things
thing that
like
does,
change is always worse. Things like turns out the way, I don't know.
well, the way the things are made today, they're not as good as the way they used to
Well,
be.
they were made back in the day, they made to last.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they're just made to make money.
Matter of fact, the things made back in the day still work today. You buy something today that's gone in 2 or
Buy
3,
something today and like say.
They'll even
lasts
tell
30
ya,
years.
3 years and you gotta get a new one.
Made
These
to money.
these new refrigerators, the new Samsung refrigerators, they tell you 5 years is all the life is.
That's crazy.
Any brand now, any brand now.
That's like with a lot of stuff. TVs, for instance. These TVs, they go out.
Why are you
5 years,
building
maybe?
stuff that's gonna be
Maybe.
ruined in 5 years? I don't understand it.
Money. Money.
But, of course, we still have all these big box TVs now that lasted and now we got nothing to do with them.
Right.
So they should've just broken
Get-
5 years
get
and we wouldn't have to do it.
Get creative, do
We wouldn't
something
have
with
to-
them.
I know, we need to think of something.
Get creative and do something with them. I've seen that on YouTube a lot. They do these TVs. They make
What did
little
they do?
things. They just gut them out and put.
Well, I got 4 of them right now I
You
need to
really-
get rid of, yeah.
I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. It's long gone.
They're not mine, they're people's, that, you know, they're sitting in people's houses, we've been working around them. They're like, we still gotta get rid of that TV, you know where to get rid of that TV? And I'm like, I can take it to the dump for you, I don't know.
I don't know if they're worth any money or not. Probably not.
I don't think they are.
But I've seen people gut them out and put little fish.
Aquariums or
aquarium
something,
there,
yeah.
little aquariums in it and set it up on their, whatever.
I don't have a place to do that.
Me neither. I don't got the space, so.
And we went through a lot of the shops in Rogersville, that's what made me think of that,
Oh,
your
you
little
did.
artistic
You
thing.
do some shopping.
We went,
Did you
well,
enjoy
we
it?
did, oh man. What was that one that we went, I did find a vinyl, I found, what,
Campbell?
no, not
Lynn
Glen
Campbell?
Campbell. Yeah, Uchi Cheddar, Chattahoochee, yeah, whatever that is. Glenn Campbell, is that who it is?
No, that's not who it is.
Glenn Miller,
He's not mad at us.
I think it's Glenn Miller.
Yeah,
I'm very tired and I can't think straight,
I understand.
but,
I didn't mean to keep you up.
no, you didn't.
Me tomorrow,
I honestly
me tomorrow
wouldn't.
at 9 would have been like you right now, which is more grouchy. I'd probably beat you.
Well, it's only 11, but I'm still gonna be up for another hour.
I'm not a morning
so,
person. I can,
You're not a morning person?
No,
Oh, man.
unless it's in Gatlinburg or something, then I have to get up, and it takes a little while to get going, but see,
I'm up usually by, well, 5 anyway, 4 to 5 anyway.
where I work, night shift, and it's just,
Yeah.
where I've done it for 20 years. So.
Yeah, and my son's gonna be that way, he sleeps all
Yeah.
day and is up all night. Now during school, he'll go to school all day, as soon as he gets home, he goes to sleep. And
Slept
then
on
he
the bus
gets
going.
up around 8 or 9, eats supper,
Yeah.
and then he'll stay up all night and then go to school, and that's how he does it. And he does good at school.
That's great.
That's just the way he's always been.
I slept through first period and on the
Yeah.
bus,
Oh,
come
he
back
does.
home.
He does
When I
pretty
was-
good. We haven't heard anybody say that he falls asleep,
Right.
and his grades are fine.
That's
So-
good, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Planning on college and whatnot, I'd say.
yeah, yeah. And
I
we-
wish I'd
well,
went to college. I went to college.
I hope so. We thought our daughter was gonna go to college and she hasn't yet.
Actually, they decide what they want when they get there, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
they-
still says she's going to. She hasn't
Right.
decided what she's gonna go for. But time keeps ticking. She's like 20 now.
Yeah,
I figured she'd
time
be
marches
better.
on, doesn't it?
Yeah. But she's doing okay too.
So where'd you window shop at? In
Everywhere.
Baytown?
But what was the one we went to with the lady? With the lady we were talking to? She said I said, where'd you find all this stuff? You just go around picking? She goes, oh no, I've been doing this for 40 years. I said, you get it from around here? And she said, no, this all comes from California.
Wow.
I picked it from all the stars, and she said, you go on the
You got one
Saturday,
every week on one, Rayford
you
House.
don't go on weekends. Anytime they have a sale, you don't go on weekends or something like that,
Oh,
she
really?
said. And you don't go in the summer,
Hmm.
because it gets 100 and some degrees.
On North Potomac, Maryland.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like heat. Hot sunshine.
Rayford House.
So, yeah, she was, but she had a ton of stuff, and it was a very big store. And then, you got the two, we didn't go in them, but you got, the two, bars and restaurants up there, what do they call it, the
Big dog.
big dog or something like
Red Dog.
that? Red Dog, I think, maybe Red Dog.
I've been
What
Red
was the
Dog.
hillbilly one?
Hillbilly.
Hollywood Hillbilly,
Hollywood Hillbillies.
but they're really nice, there's a
Never
lot of
been in
great,
either.
there's really great, artwork on both sides of the building, and there's
Talk
little
about the murals.
setting areas in, yeah, murals that are real cool.
I've heard it's great places.
In between the thing, there's a bunch of tables that you can sit in, you know, just in between the two buildings, it's only like,
Yeah, it's like the
well,
alley.
maybe 8 foot in between there, and they got tables all the way down there, it's real, it looks like a really nice atmosphere anyways, I don't know what the food's like or
I don't
anything,
either.
but look cool.
I know
And,
Big H's is delicious, like I told you before, but that's barbecue.
Yeah, yeah, we saw that coming in,
Yeah.
we'd eaten barbecue quite a few
Right.
times, and so I wanted to try something home
Home cooked.
cooking.
Yeah, you-
Oh, Henry's is where you gotta go though, I don't know about their other food, but their burgers are,
Well, I didn't like
10
the
out
mac
of
and
10.
cheese.
right Kenneth?
If he's on there, he'll say 9 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 1. Sure will. I already eaten that hot sauce, and I already take that gallbladder, I already eaten that hot sauce, you see that?
Uh,
Yeah, you think they good? Yeah,
he needs to stay away from the hot sauce.
it's rough. What are you talking about staying away from? Look what you've drawn.
I eat them. And, we went to the Pepper Palace there in
Gatlinburg, how'd you enjoy
We
that?
did.
Have
It
you
was
been there
good.
before?
She's like, I said,
No.
what's the hottest, she's got a ton of great
Bet you
sauces
enjoyed
in there.
that.
And the garlic fusion, the two sauces I bought aren't even hot.
Really?
One's garlic fusion, and it's like roasted garlic, that she makes all them sauces herself.
But you can take all kinds of hot stuff.
Yeah.
You can eat that stuff.
Well, that's where I'm getting to. But, I got the garlic fusion and I bought, peach Valdelia onion.
About daily.
It's
Peach?
Valdelia onion and peach. And it is so good, I couldn't believe
Heard of
it. So I'm trying all these sauces in there, right? Cause it's all free, so
Yeah.
you can try every one of them. And so you're walking around trying them all. I said, what's the hottest one you got? I'm trying their ghost peppers and habaneros and one really hot.
Well, yeah, for you.
And I'm like, so what's the hottest what's the hottest one you got? And she's like, flat line, but it's behind the counter and you gotta sign a waiver.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, okay, so where's the waiver at? She's like, right here, so I sign it. It's all vlogged, you'll see it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Everything we did, I vlogged the full
I
vlog.
figured you might, but I didn't, you know.
Oh, I did, there's probably, I got over 50 hours worth of stuff.
Wow.
And I've been putting stuff up for the next 2 weeks, just that I got on my phone.
Scheduled it.
No, I filmed with the GoPro,
Oh, yeah. You
and I have 50 hours plus on that.
You like your GoPro?
Well,
GoPro phone.
I like,
Put you on the spot,
depending on what I'm doing.
depending on what you're doing. Okay.
Like, when we went down to the waterfalls and stuff, I took I took them both everywhere. I do this, I'll film spots and shut it off. I can use it for shorts, I can use it for B footage, I can use it for all kinds of stuff. The GoPro, I leave go all the time, and I get a full, 8 hours that I can cut up and then use phone footage for B
Can I ask you
footage.
this question?
Yeah,
What app how do you get that to your phone?
I take
How do
out
you
the memory card,
You use the memory card and slots it in your phone?
but actually now I just Bluetooth it. This is Bluetooth right to the phone, but that takes forever.
Bluetooth.
That takes forever.
It does take forever, that's what I was gonna, that's my next question.
The other thing that I do is this phone, which I made sure they wanted me to get the new one, and I got the S22, the S25. Anyways, the new one doesn't have a memory card slot. This one does. So I kept this one so I could take the memory card out of my GoPro, move it to my phone, and I can pull the files off of it if I want.
Faster, right?
It's faster because it's right kind of internal. See, I can take files from my memory card or my phone memory, internal memory, and take it to my editing software. So if I put the GoPro in there, I can take files from my camera, internal memory, and then I can take files from the memory card. So I don't have to transfer them. As soon as I stick it in there, they're there. Yeah, they're
See,
there.
this one I don't. See, I bought this new phone.
And it doesn't have a
And it doesn't have a
memory.
memory card.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, my GoPro
Is
now.
it Type C?
I don't know what it is, it's just,
No, what's your charger?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's circle. Yeah, that's Type C.
Yes.
So you get a Type C card and you get a memory card reader. Yeah, just a little box, it'll read all various different kinds. You'll plug that in, then Type C, make sure you have Type C to Type C plug.
Alright.
The one that'll come with it'll probably be Type C or micro S to USB. You want whatever goes from that memory card reader to Type C, because that's basically a USB only small. Okay, it'll transfer data.
And it just transfers.
Then when you pull it up, you'll have to go to your settings or whatever, and you'll see, it'll show your memory card, you just click on it, it'll be there. Sometimes you have to unlock it, but you can, yours won't have a memory card spot because it's not always there. But you should be able to pull files off of there.
I'm using it right now, GoPro Quick app.
Yeah.
And I have to Bluetooth it from my GoPro to this.
And it takes
and
forever.
it takes forever.
Now, what about your computer?
What about my computer?
Can you
I hardly
take,
use it.
can, yeah, but you could use it not for editing, but just transfer it.
Transfer it.
So you just
But if
plug
I
your
get that,
GoPro in there, and you get home from whatever, and you let it upload all night, then you just take your, what you want off of there onto your phone.
Onto the memory card to the phone. I'll
Yeah,
transfer.
because you transfer from your, it's probably easier to transfer from your computer to that. But basically, you're just moving files
all
around
you
until you
move,
get
that's
it to
all you
your
do is move.
phone, yeah. You just keep that in mind. It's all saved in MP4, it's all saved in JPEG, or whatever the GoPro saves in MP4. So it's all just files you're moving around to edit it. And then
Yeah,
even that's just a compile
I
of
do
files
it.
that you're editing.
I think it's an 18-minute video. It was
Yeah.
like a 35, 40-minute footage.
Yeah.
I downloaded it to 18,
Yeah, that's good.
and it took forever
To transfer.
to transfer it from a GoPro to the phone. That's
Yeah,
what I asked
you
you.
can do
That's crazy, I know.
Yeah, I've done a few small videos like that, Bluetooth, but I usually just boot the memory card.
That's what I'm saying, with this new phone I got, where it's not used, 11 I think, something like that. And it's more reliable, so to say, than my other phone, and I had a J7 Crown or something.
Yeah,
And it was, when you film with it, it would just shake and everything.
yeah.
Unless you
I
do one of them,
remember that. I remember that.
yeah.
I still like watching it, but it was hard, the footage was
Stabilizer, I
really
believe it's called.
scratchy, yeah.
I like the gimbal.
Yeah, the gimbal, I got one.
Yeah.
Thing's huge.
Yeah, my
I
goodness.
hate
I hate it too. They do take better video, and I
it's
tell,
great, I ain't gonna lie.
I tell myself,
It's,
I'm gonna go use the gimbal because I can get better footage and it'll be a lot smoother. Man,
Yeah.
if you're holding it, even if you're trying to hold it, it's real jumpy and sketchy, like mine are. And the gimbal is so smooth,
It will.
super smooth,
Really?
but it's such a pain in my butt.
But with this new phone I got, or what it's not new, but it does a whole lot better.
Oh, good.
It don't even, I mean, when you do shake it, it just.
Is there a stabilizer button?
It must be something, I looked up, I searched it, and it must be inside of it, or.
What kind is it?
It's an S11, I think. or,
Oh, cool.
iPhone 11, maybe.
Nice.
Maybe
Yeah.
11.
Oh, the iPhone 11.
Yeah, and
Yeah, those are good. What,
I love it.
which one does Corbin have, the iPhone? He's got an iPhone, I don't know what it is. But we're filming this bear at the cabin, and we're all filming it with our phones, and you can't see it, it's dark.
Uh-huh.
And Corbin's sitting there with his, and it's like it's daylight.
Yeah, yes.
I'm like,
yes.
what the?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
He's like,
you
look
got
how
it,
good
you
this
got
is.
it.
I don't know what
Dad.
it is either, the light
I
flashes
said, you
on.
better send me
and
that
I-
footage, cause you couldn't see it, he's trying to get into the door next
That's
to
what I
us.
like about my GoPro, you can't,
See nothing.
Nah,
Yeah, there's
nah.
not a lot of, and this is a 5, I think.
I think they, yeah, they can get night vision with them now and everything.
The new ones, I'd like to get a new one.
I would too, but, yeah,
But the, when I'm,
crazy money.
the good thing about this is it's waterproof, it's pretty much,
Yeah, I love the waterproof. phone.
and when I'm hiking and stuff, like when we were going around Gatlinburg, I had that on my, right here on
Yeah.
my, backpack. Everybody uptown's like, oh, looking at
Okay,
it,
yeah.
they catch a lot of attention. But when you're hiking and stuff, you got both hands, you can see stuff, it's just perfect.
Same way when I'm fishing and whatnot, you can put it on your head or
Then
whatever,
we
you just. do
Got
your
to the
thing.
waterfall, I could, that's waterproof, but I've got it cracked now, so I don't wanna take
Oh,
it
you
to
thought
work.
waterproof? That's cool.
It was until it's
Not
cracked.
anymore.
Oh,
I
I
cracked
mine's
this,
like 30 minutes in the water, and you got to get it out. something like that.
no, not that one, that one's
That's cool.
submersible down to like 30 meters. But, I can't use it now, but that one I can just take and, I wouldn't though, I was scared, I never put it in water even when they said it was. 'cause I was
This one?
scared. Yeah.
Well, it's
This
like
one.
my GoPro, I didn't do it till like 5 months ago. I think.
Yeah.
Tried it. I said, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Well, it's fun,
I
cause
had it for like
I
2
got
years.
some great shots, I got underneath the waterfall, I got in this.
Yeah, that's great.
The
for
creeks
shots
in
like that.
Gatlinburg and the Smoky Mountains is so clear. So we went down into the creek and letting it
Well, I remember
run.
here.
When we went here in Rogersville, they were clear.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
it's a,
Well, I'm used to over home. I'm used to across the clinch.
it's a, what do they
Yeah,
call
wet
it?
place,
What's
but it's
the-
across
what's
the
name of
mountain.
park? Stream, no, spring.
Springs, you go to Elrod Springs?
It's Crockett Springs Park,
Okay.
and it's tiny, it's not very deep, very shallow, just a running
Right, little restaurant.
spring, and that's why he has that park there, I imagine, because of the water, running water, because they call it Crockett Spring
Yeah.
Park.
Carter Springs.
So anyways, when I put it down in that, all the minnows started swimming around and swimming right around the GoPro.
That's good,
We're
good
gonna
footage.
see it, yeah.
That's awesome.
So you can take it places that you normally don't. Like, and when we did the hillbilly golf up in the mountains, they got a Plinko one.
Did you do that?
Yeah, we did
We
it.
did it.
That's awesome. I haven't done it since the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Since they redone
And
it
you
all.
can, everywhere you go, you can see, stuff from the fire. Even though it was what, 2016, 17?
Somewhere in there. I ain't been up
It's
to that
been
golf. since-
7 years now, and you can still see burnt trees,
Oh, yeah.
results of the fires, but, so they got a Plinko thing, so, the ball goes down or whatever, well then, when I get done, to get me footage, I can drop the GoPro and so you can kinda get the view
That's
of the golf
awesome.
ball. Yeah, it's
That's
the
awesome.
little fun things like that you can't do with your phone.
No, you can't.
It's an action camera,
Yeah, the underwater footage is what I like about it
but they have Pink Jeep tours, they got all kinds of tours through the Smoky Mountains that you can rent. We didn't go on.
too. I ain't never been on one. That's
You
for
can
sure.
rent RZTs, you can rent, the spider things, the ones with the 2 wheels in the back, in the
Yeah,
front,
they
the
look
1 wheel in
awesome.
the
They
back.
look cool, but-
And you can rent those and go all over. But
Are they?
I'll tell you
I don't
what,
know.
we figured out the best way to tour, and we had everybody following us.
In the back of the truck.
The back of the truck, and
I
I
watched it,
surfed
I
it.
watched it.
I surfed it like this the whole time, up the mountains, and he kept trying to throw me off
Yeah.
by speeding up, okay? But I could see, we spotted 11 bears, and there was nobody. We're driving along, there's a bear, we stop, and then all of a sudden, 50, 60 cars are piling around us. We found all the bears driving around that
Yeah,
way. You
you like
can't
bear
see
hunting.
driving down in the car, driving down in these things. I'm up in the top of this, I mean, they need to make like a tower tour, where they got trucks with people sitting
That's
like
a nice
15
idea.
feet. I know, we need to do it. Off-road truck tours or something. I'm serious, there's some money there.
Hey, ain't making me money right there.
And we saw all the bears, and now somebody's gonna steal it, they can see.
Yeah,
it.
you just done this.
I
You
just
done
did.
told the world now, man.
Oh yeah, but you know how many adventures I've had lose that way?
Yeah. It's like me, I always thought about them, the video things are out now, 24/7, they're sitting on each store or whatever.
Yeah.
I said that a long time ago. I said, I wish there was a 24/7 vending machine.
Yeah,
Years and years before we even thought about
yeah.
it. Here they are now.
They're getting some cool ones in Gatlinburg. My brother's from, or not from, but he's in Japan right now. And they got vending machines everywhere in Japan.
Got
In Gatlinburg, you can buy tennis shoes. You can buy
cheeseburgers.
tennis shoes,
That's
hiking
crazy.
sandals, $100,
I've
and you
watched
can
a lot
get a
of
pair of
them
hiking
too.
sandals right from a vending machine.
That's gonna be here too, you know.
Oh, it's coming. It's in Gatlinburg. They're starting to
See,
come.
I didn't see them. They're
In
located where?
Yeah.
What is it, over?
Over
Over? See,
Gatlinburg.
I ain't been
When
over
you
in a long
walk
time.
through, when you walk, no, we didn't go.
We didn't go up there.
But when you go through the building.
The
to
couple
get to
that was with us went over the glass
They have-
bridge.
Wow.
They went up and went over the glass bridge. We didn't do that.
Let me tell you
did
something, Vice Bridge. I don't cut people off.
We did
I
the
cut you off
mystery
a lot.
man, not the mystery mansion. We did Ripley's haunted
How'd you
adventure.
like it? You like it?
Yeah,
I
I
ain't been there in
did.
10 years.
It's funny because
Okay.
they take in, they won't let you film. They said no cameras, and like they were really stern. So I just put it in my pocket and let it play. I didn't film, but just let it play so we could hear
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Probably couldn't see nothing anyways. But they're like, all right, everybody stand in line, and they make everybody stand in line, you know. And they put 3 people with us 3. And Tammy's like, you gotta be in front, Jeff. And Corbin, you gotta be behind me. I'm not being at the front or back. So Corbin's behind her and I'm in front. And it's 3 other people. I think it was 2 guys and a girl, young people, are in front of us. And this guy's like, all right, so everybody stands in a straight file line, and this is your last chance. If you start crying, they will be harder on you. You either leave now or you're going till
That's
the
just
end.
when they say something
And
like
they
that.
say that to you. So he says, all right, now everybody, you have to put your hand on the person in front of you.
Yeah.
And I just stood there like, well, I'm not doing that because I don't know these freaking people. I'm not putting my hand on the back of this kid.
Interaction.
And he comes over to me and gets in my face. Everybody puts their hand on the back of the person in front of them. I'm like, okay, dude. So I put my finger on the back.
But did you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Cheesy or?
No, it was fun.
It was fun.
It was, you know,
I feel like there were a few things that probably should have worked or went off.
there were a couple things that weren't working that should have.
My problem is, I do it so much and ran some back in the
Yeah.
day and know what it's supposed to be all about, and I just think, well, I can do,
You
something better there.
you could have
Yeah.
done better things
Yeah, I
there.
said,
But there's
You-
jump
you-
kind of enjoyed
scares.
myself when I'm going through it and saying, wow, I could have done something
You
better.
would.
There were at
you
least
would- you're-
3 times when I did the carpetbagger scream out of nowhere, like,
Ah!
ah! Because it scares you, you know, you're not used to it, and it just pops out of
Well,
nowhere.
that's the best thing about tracking like that, popping out nowhere, or putting something over here to distract you, then something popping in
That's
your face.
exactly what was going on. Yeah, that part was well. I wanted to go to the Mystery Mansion, but we didn't go do that one.
Oh,
And
Mystery
the
Mansion.
other thing I regret not doing is Anarchista. We didn't get up there.
I went there, I think about a year and a half ago, since I've been back, since I've been back since.
The
Yeah,
Anarchista?
that Keystone, I can't pronounce it, 'cause I don't say it right.
Yeah, yeah.
I mess it up every time I say
No, you
it.
said it?
And, I want to go over during the Halloween
Oh, yeah, they do
fall
Halloween.
decoration season. I've not been there since they started doing that about 3 years ago. I don't know if they still do it or not.
Well, we're talking about coming back in October. Maybe we'll just come back to the end
I'm
of
going back in
October.
October, hopefully,
Well, maybe we'll come down and see you.
October, and, check out the fall stuff. I'd like to get down there to Party City, we're supposed to go to Party City here.
Yeah, it's got all the
Yeah,
decorations.
supposed to come out with some stuff. But you ever been there to fall? I'm sure you have.
No, I don't know if I've been to Gatlinburg in the fall. When we come to Tennessee, we don't go to Gatlinburg every time. It's usually
We don't either. I
Knoxville.
live in Tennessee anyway, but still.
And even if we come down towards Gatlinburg, like say in the national park, we might come for a day and just spend one day down there.
We used to go on the weekend. and
This is
sometimes
the
we don't
first
go.
time we've come down and actually stayed just to go to Gatlinburg, but we still spent most of our time in Smoky Mountain National Park.
You really enjoy it.
Yeah, I just like doing that. That's what I like. I love. We saw newts, salamanders,
You enjoy that stuff.
everything. Yeah. Now they got real tired hiking. The kids did.
I would've been more out the first day.
The second day, all the kids didn't want to go hiking, so it's kind of hard.
I would have been out the first step.
And I want to go, but I wanted to spend time with him while he was with us, so I didn't do a lot of stuff unless he could do it. So.
But you got different, you live in different places, or
And I've
not live in Tennessee, so you enjoy it.
Yeah, and we talked about moving to Tennessee, but we
Really?
decided we'll never have anywhere to go for vacation.
Florida.
We could have moved to Tennessee a long time
Never
ago.
been there.
I don't
Never
wanna,
really
I've been to
go.
Florida, I have
Oh,
family
yeah.
in Florida. I've never been to Florida, I have family in Florida.
Now, have you never been to?
I've never been
It's
to
too
Florida.
hot.
You've been.
No.
She's never been to Florida.
I hear it's too
But
hot.
everybody we've talked to says
I like
it's
hot.
miserable, and I don't wanna deal
Well, I would love to go to Florida.
with humidity.
Community.
That's how it is all the time. It's not hot, just hot, it's humid. They said you sweat regardless, and I said, how do you deal with that? They said, you get used to it.
But can you deal with it for a couple of days? Can
You
really
get used
do
to it. You'd have to have an air conditioning job and have air conditioning in your house,
Wow.
then you'd be okay.
I don't think I can handle it. I would love to go.
You would be okay after you acclimated.
I wanna go
Get
visit.
used to
I don't
it.
wanna
That's
live
what I'm
there.
saying, I like to visit.
Tennessee's God's country. It's perfect. The climate's perfect. The area's perfect. Driving around Rogersville, and you're just driving through town, and you get to a opening between the buildings, and there's the mountains.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
You enjoy
everywhere.
that, do you?
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
You don't get it where you're
We
at?
don't get that. It's
Yeah.
flat
You
as
don't?
can be. You can
Flat.
see from.
Wow,
You can,
see,
you
we don't
can-
get the flat.
it's so flat. You feel like you can see the end of the
Wow.
world.
I
The
didn't-
clouds literally go like this, and you can start seeing them curve
Wow.
around the globe. That's how flat
So
it
that's
is.
why you enjoy it.
Oh, it's nice.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time down here.
It was absolutely beautiful. Yep, and it was great meeting you too.
Well, that's great meeting you too.
We like watching your channel, man.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you inviting me down.
Yeah, and if you get to Gatlinburg in October, let us know.
Well, I'm planning on going, hopefully, I'd have to say, not planning, let's say, spurs of the moment.
Right.
We usually go to the Dollywood Live thing.
Yeah, I know you do
Christmas
the
time.
Dollywood thing.
I don't know if we're gonna do it this year.
Yeah, I've only been to Dollywood once.
Well, you're not missing nothing.
I know. No, I like it. I like
Don't get me
Dollywood and I
wrong.
like Dolly.
Don't get me wrong. I like Dolly.
I'm just not into the whole glam thing.
I'm not into the coasters.
No.
I'm not either. I've never been, but I don't.
I'm not a roller coaster kind of person,
Right.
not now anyway.
Yeah.
I'm too old for it.
Too hard on your body.
Too hard on my body. I ride 3 rides when I'm there and that's it.
Yeah.
We usually don't go unless we take some kids or something.
Yeah.
Or somebody that ain't never been there.
Yep.
Seemed like to me it's just better when I was a kid.
Yeah. But there's a lot of things
Things
to
grow
do
up,
too.
man, you know. But
Yeah.
I'd rather walk the strip and Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge any day and go to Dolly.
Yeah.
Anymore. That's
Yeah.
just me.
I like Gatlinburg. It was a lot of fun. There's so much to do there. You can't ever get bored.
It's something new all the time.
You don't even have to do anything, and you're doing
It's
something up
something new
there.
all the time.
The other thing we didn't do that we wanted to was Crazy Mason.
The
Milkshake,
did we
yeah.
get to do it?
Man, we talked about it every day. We'd eat, we weren't hungry, and then it closes,
Because I went for the
and
milkshake.
we never
Oh
made
my
it there.
gosh. My niece got one.
Yeah,
You
it's,
have to have room.
Yeah, really.
they put full things in
I've
there,
seen
like,
it.
yeah,
Every YouTube people.
it
show
looks so good.
It looks great. And I wanted to try it. I ain't never tried to do
Yeah,
it.
we've never tried.
I finally did go to that crispy, the curl, where they curl the ice cream.
Yeah.
I did it about 4 or 5 years ago finally.
Yeah,
Loved it.
yeah.
$8 a pop. I mean,
Yeah.
it's according to what your budget is and whatnot. Everybody's
Oh
got their
gosh, it
budget.
was expensive down
But when
there.
I go to vacation, I go to speaking. I don't go to, eat a McDonald's or eat
Yeah.
what we got at home.
Yeah,
I like to try everything.
that's what Corbin, we told him he could pick one or two things big that he
Right.
wanted to do. And that way he could do what he wanted to this time and then next time, but he didn't really have, he said the only thing I really wanna do is, we went and did the hillbilly golf and,
I love hillbilly.
Riley's, thing, he wanted to go maybe to the aquarium.
Mini golf.
He didn't wanna go up to Anakees, he didn't wanna go up the mountain, he's like, I don't know what's up there. I said, well, the only way you're gonna know is, we looked it up, but he didn't know what was
Well,
up
I mean,
there. I
you
said, you go up there and experience it.
can experience it.
What were you gonna say about the
What?
bridge?
The bridge. Sky Bridge?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you started to tell us
Ah,
something and you.
We
started talking.
ready to go? Ain't my wife will up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
On the new one?
Yeah, no, I don't know about the newest one, but the one's got the glass where you see halfway.
Yeah,
halfway
you
out
gotta
there.
go up
You
the,
gotta go halfway.
one of the couples that was with us drove up there. Instead of going up the lift, they were gonna just drive, there's no parking, they told them they had to ride the lift to do the,
Land skis, so you can ride right up.
yeah,
Okay, we,
they did the ski lift, yeah.
okay. You got to the bridge, And I've done a video on it, but it's been 3 or 4 years ago. When they first, I think, a couple years after they put it in.
Yeah,
I didn't get 3/4 away.
you couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. I chicken up.
Well, Ray was the one that went, and I said, so did you go do the glass bridge? He goes, yeah, it was only like 12 foot, there was glass. I said, yeah, I think that's, I knew that. He's like, no, I thought the whole thing was supposed to be glass. And it was supposed to crack, look like it was cracking when you walk on it. I'm like,
I got, and maybe.
he goes, they don't do that no more.
You know, you just shake, but it, you know, it's supposed to be. Not for me.
It's
I
funny.
turn around, walk back, and
Yeah.
spent that much money, just,
It-
walk back.
I ain't doing it.
I haven't done it. It was not,
See, now, I would do it, I would do it, I would do it.
Well, I wanted to so bad.
I
I don't, Blazing Fury, I don't know if you remember, it's about to whip out.
Yeah.
The oldest one down there.
It sounds,
It's inside coaster.
Okay.
Love it,
yeah.
because it don't go that fast.
I like the inside
childhood.
coaster.
I can't do roller coasters.
Not even the little inside one?
I can do the Blazing Fury. It's hurts me now a little bit to do it. I'm not, I think you flipped off her.
Yeah, battery died, that's
Better
okay.
die, boy.
We still got the live.
You still got live. But yeah, it's,
I'll probably cut it off where we shake our hands.
I'd be fine. I just can't do roller coasters. I'm like you
I love roller coasters.
guys. Yeah.
Anything that's thrill seeker, I
Thrill
do
seeker.
it. Yeah, it was fun driving in that truck. And I'm standing up, mountain surfing is what I call it. I'm looking over the edge, and he's literally a foot off of going down thousands
See, I
of
can
feet.
do that.
That was funny. That was great.
It looked like he was way up there.
I was fun. It was fun. I had so much fun this
What's
week.
that? You said you didn't do the Mystery Mansion.
We didn't do the Mystery Mansion. We did
Okay.
the Ripley's.
Now, last time I looked at that, it was boarded up.
Yeah, they were working on it right now.
Okay.
It was,
I
you
hope they
couldn't
wouldn't
do
shut
it.
it down.
I wanted to do it, we couldn't do it. We did the Ripley's Haunted Adventure. And then we did the Hillbilly Golf. What else did we do? up
But
there?
you say, like you said, you ain't tried many things down there, right?
I've done almost everything there is to
Oh,
do
you have?
down there, unless it's new.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
when we went this time, we tried to do the stuff that I've never done. We went to play all the way to the outside areas that I've never even gone to. Found different stores that I didn't even
Have
know
you
were
ventured
there.
out to Townsend?
Townsend?
Yeah,
That's
Kings
where my
Cove,
family's
maybe.
from.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Townsend, I spent a lot of time in.
See, we ventured out to Townsend about.
Raccoon
4 years
Valley
ago.
Road.
Yeah.
That's where they live.
It's nice out there. Very nice. It's a nice place.
Townsend? Yeah.
Right now, I'm just in a.
But I've never been to Kings Cove.
Yeah.
All the times I've been down there, I've never been out there to Kings. They say it's like a little animal adventure.
Yeah, we-
And it takes a
The
while.
loop?
Yeah, the loop, yeah.
Yeah,
It takes a
we-
little while to get through.
Yeah, we've always, my sister, when we were young, we always went through there, the bears would come up to your car. There was a big, probably 400 to 500 pound male bear out there, maybe 3 or 4 of them sitting there. So, you know, when that happens, the cars are going real slow. So we get up there and we stop. My sister puts her hand out the, you know,
Wow.
the van where it goes sideways, puts her hand out that little crack window and wanted to pet that bear. That bear's coming up and was about 3 to 4 inches from her. I was like, get your hair inside. She pulls her, I remember that clearly. She about got her hair ripped off, but they look cuddly, but they are not. They're
And I'm
not.
afraid of, I wouldn't be
They're
there.
not nice.
He had one in her backyard, or two years
Yeah.
back.
That's not good.
First time we ever seen one up close at the camera like that. Nah, I'm afraid of bears. I don't think I would get near one. They do look cuddly, like you said.
Yeah, the biggest
Especially-
one we saw was probably 250 pounds.
If I was out behind plexiglass or something, I might be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Bears are cool from a distance, but we don't have bears in Ohio, so it was really
So
neat.
that's what I'm saying, you all from Ohio, and you don't see a lot of this stuff.
We saw
Mountains and whatnot.
a mom and her 2 babies in a tree, and they're the one's just laying on its arm like this is the cutest thing ever. We got close-ups. I mean, they're from here to that wall, in the tree off the road.
Yeah, but you took pictures of it, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might have put them up.
Facebook, I think you did.
Okay, well, I got videos too.
I seen when there was a tree and there was a cuddle.
Yeah, that's cute. And then we got one in the woods, and then we got a mom and another cub up on the thing. Now, one of the trails we went to, the waterfall, we didn't see the bear. We saw a bear scat, and then the people that were hiking behind us, we stopped to let the kids rest. one's coming up and said, hey, did you see that bear? We said, no. Yeah, it was on the trail. Look at this footage. They showed me footage. And on the trail we just hiked right behind us. Between us and the next
Wow.
one, mom and bear walked right across the thing. Must have come out right behind us. Insane. And you're thinking, here I am hiking and there's bears right here beside me. Then when we're leaving today, we're coming out by the Mystery Mansion and there's two bears walking right down
See,
towards the Mystery
I've never
Mansion.
seen a
Went
bear
right
in
down
It was
in
just- I was gonna walk
Gatlinburg,
up that
in
hill, but I
see
Gatlinburg.
it.
I got fit, you'll see it,
Yeah.
walking right down by the creek that runs right in front of Mystery Mansion. You gotta go over that bridge to go to Mystery
Uh-huh,
Mansion.
uh-huh.
They're walking right up to
You ever see
Mystery
the snakes
Mansion.
down there while you're
Huh?
there?
Snakes?
See the snakes?
I got pictures of snakes too. Yep, we found babies, a baby and
Don't like them either.
the
But they're right there,
lady's
eh?
like,
They're at their Mystery
somebody's having baby, one of the poison snakes are having babies right now.
Mansion. I think all snakes poison.
Something rattler. I said, well, it's not have no rattles on it. And Jared called his dad and he said it was a rat snake, gray rat snake. But it was just a baby. It wasn't very big.
I don't care. I like.
I said, I'm gonna go down there and catch it, see what it is. That lady's like,
I'm-
oh, no,
I'm
you
sure
don't.
you got
You
close
better
to
not
it.
go down there and cut that
I'm
snake.
sure you
I was
get
like,
close
oh,
to it.
God.
They live down in that area up there. They-
Yeah.
All the way down through there.
That's one thing you gotta keep in mind though, you're in a whole new area. You guys have a lot of animals that we don't have, like
That's what I'm saying.
bears,
Yeah, you're all
snakes.
not used to it.
And we're
We're
out in
taking
the woods
for
all the
granted here.
time, so I had to keep reminding myself, hey, you're not in Ohio. There's things here that ain't in Ohio.
There's some
You know
crazy
what I mean?
things out here.
Yeah, there's some crazy things out here.
Tennessee's full of varmints.
Yeah, I found some weird ones too. I got,
They are.
you got, I didn't know that walking sticks shedded their skin.
No, we know when you say walking stick.
You know, like the little bug.
It's
Looks like a stick, but it walks as a bug.
Oh, you talking about one with the little pinchers on the front of it?
Maybe. Their legs are, look
Looks
like
like a wooden
sticks.
stick when it
Their
walks.
body looks like a
Yeah,
stick.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
we found one where
Shedded
it
its
stuck,
skin.
yeah, the whole thing, and
The
it
skin
it was just hanging there like its arm was stuck in a.
You probably thought it was alive when you.
I did.
First.
Yeah.
She goes, it's a clear insect. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's a
it shed
skin.
skin.
It looked just like the walking stick. I didn't know they shed skin like that. I
They
mean,
shed 'em.
cicadas did,
Cicadas do too.
and things like that, but I didn't know walking sticks did. That's something I
Yeah,
learned.
they're just like a snake. They shed their skin.
Yeah. Like
I don't know
all
if they
bugs.
grow. I don't know the history behind them. I don't know if they just.
Not all bugs though, do they?
No, not all bugs shed.
Yeah,
No,
certainly.
just certain ones. Like you have one. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
Maybe the right thing on that. Walking bug. I don't know. Walking stick.
walking stick.
But most cicada shade, nymph shade, like a snake. I don't know if they grow or not. There has to be some sort of growth.
Yeah.
Shed their skin.
That's probably what it is, growth. They probably don't, but that's their path.
That's a common thing to do.
They're like, well, this is getting
That's the way
dirty,
it
I'm
does.
gonna take it off.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either,
I really don't.
but, yeah, definitely a good time. The spring water, I don't know if it's safe or not, but I drank some just cause Davy
Over here?
Crockett probably did too.
I wouldn't know.
I said, I don't know if it's safe or not, but Davy Crockett was willing enough to
Well,
drink from it so
we
much.
drank it when we was little, or not that, I don't know about that one, but.
You guys have-
Drunk river water, drunk spring water.
Well,
drunk-
you guys have springs in Rogersville,
We have springs everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
You got,
We got
they're
it.
running through front yards all the way down.
Yeah, we got a great one across the mountain that we drink, I've drank it all my life,
Huh.
and it just comes right out of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's like a waterfall.
That's the best water,
And it's delicious.
just like a waterfall.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know.
How many
when it-
waterfalls
when
you
it
got
rains,
around here?
When it rains a lot, it's like a waterfall. When it's not, it's like a little jet stream or whatnot, but we get water from it.
We also went down to Amos.
Amos Mills?
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy that?
That was,
Did you eat or did you just go through?
we didn't eat,
Look
we
at the
just went
dam.
to the park and saw the dam, and there was a lady down there fishing. I said, you catch anything? She said, oh, I'm getting a few. That was cool.
That's a
Um,
beautiful area out in there. That's for sure what I'm thinking about.
And to see, there wasn't much left of the mill, but just to see the hand, he put all them rocks in by hand and had that mill going in 1700 and whatever, that's insane. That whole dam was built by hand,
Yeah.
and then he left that one section open so he could open that up to get that running in his mill to cut
Wow.
wood, yeah.
Next time you're back, you check out the eatery too.
Yeah, I wanna go up
I mean, it's a
there.
little expensive when
Yeah.
you're here, but
It looked really nice.
I
think
enjoyed
looked
it
real
when I
nice.
go.
Yeah.
It's never disappointed, to me now.
The food's really good.
It's awesome.
Oh, wow. Better than Old Henry's?
To me, I don't,
I don't like Old Henry's that great.
Really?
Yes. I didn't like their mac and cheese,
Well, I didn't have mac and cheese.
and they somehow said that, but it's been years and years and years ago since I went to
Yeah, well, you should go try it again.
it. Maybe I have to give it a second chance.
They kept looking at me though, cause I was filming, so maybe they're like, we've
Well,
met.
here's the thing about that, around here, they don't get that.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Well, they
People
might have
feel
done it extra special because of that, who knows, but I tell you what, it's
And
the best
So what if they
burger.
didn't ask?
I can cook. I can cook
Oh, yeah.
a really nice burger,
Right.
at least for my own taste. I don't know about anybody else, but this burger blew mine,
Well, that's awesome.
and he didn't do anything special to it. It tasted like
It's where they
burger,
cook it.
but it was so, yeah, it was,
Everybody loves the place around here.
I don't know, it was
Everybody
good.
likes
It was
it.
very
So that's what I
flavorful.
mean.
And this
That's why I
burger,
mentioned-
Yeah.
this burger
Because
was
you
this,
said home cooked.
was this big.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get it in my
that's
mouth.
good.
It was good.
I'm glad you had a good time there.
Yeah, it was nice. I appreciate
Yeah, I don't recommend a lot of places.
the recommendation, yes. It was nice.
A lot of people might not like it, and it backfires.
I tell you what, that's probably better than any meal I had in Gatlinburg, honestly.
Well, that's saying a lot. So.
We ate mellow mushroom, and it was good, but,
I like melon.
I love
but
You really?
this burger was better.
Uh,
That burger is
Get
better.
ready, the Big Daddy's
No.
Pizzeria.
Which-
Get Big Daddy's to try it next time you're around.
Okay.
If you like pizza.
Is that good?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Now, our niece and her boyfriend went to Bubba Gump,
You enjoy that. That
and
didn't-
they said it was the best. They
Oh,
said it
really?
was $36 for the boil, the lobster and
Yeah.
crab boil, but they split it,
right, that's
and
best to do split it.
they said it was the best meal they've ever
That's
had.
what everybody likes. I've been on once.
Yeah. They
I've
went
been
back a
back.
second
I've been
time.
back.
All those places up there, they went back a second night to
That's
do the
good.
same thing, because that's how good it was. I have not had Bubba Gump.
I've had it once. It was not for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's just me.
not a seafood guy.
I love seafood. It just wasn't for me.
I love seafood.
I don't know why. I've been to Red Lobster,
Yeah,
and didn't care me.
didn't like it.
I must not be a real.
I don't
seafood
like
guy.
lobster, I like, crab, I like the,
I went to Hook Fins. I don't know if you know about it. It's down there.
I've
It's
never
down
heard
in
of
Pigeon Forge.
it. Yeah.
And it's got the big catfish right there before we go into the national park. Yep.
The only thing we didn't,
It's
didn't report was Smoky Mountain Library.
Knife work. You do that?
We went through
I
that.
think you did. I think it's a picture.
I was there when it opened,
When it first opened?
yeah, I was there the day it opened, my cousin, yeah, my cousin went there and bought one of the first 10 onion knives. Yeah, Smoky Mountain Knife Work's been a big part of my life,
Well, that's awesome. We used
My
to stop
whole
there all the time.
yeah,
I wore that place out, I guess.
yeah, I love it. I go every time I come here, my sister lived in Tennessee for a while too.
Yeah, you said you had family here.
Yeah,
Knoxville.
and all my aunts, a lot of my aunts and uncles live here. This is always Tennessee's where we come. But the east side of Tennessee, where we're at now, this is new to me. Like
So you're not-
Kingsport, I've
you're
been
not-
down to once.
You're not used to it.
In Rogersville, I had no idea that this was where the cemetery of Davy Crockett was.
Well, I didn't know
Or,
you was interested in stuff like that. I could.
oh yeah, I love Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone. And I've been to the Daniel Boone National Park and stuff, but I didn't know his grave was here in Rogersville. I had no idea.
There's another video on YouTube.
Now, was he
about-
friends with Amos?
I'm
Not
not
to get off,
sure.
because
I'm
their
not a
graves
history
are in
buff.
the same graveyard, so I gotta try to figure out what's going on. And what is that
You
big?
can, look, if you looked it up on the website,
I
Amos
haven't
Miller,
yet.
look up Amos Eatery on the website,
Yeah.
and it'll show you all the history,
All the
how it
history.
became, and.
And how he knew,
If
Davy
you knew
Crockett.
anybody.
now what's the big foundation at the Davy Crockett Park that's got
Nothing
nothing
there?
there?
The Springs.
At the Springs. It's just a big square,
You know me.
and there's
Okay.
dirt inside, and there's one drain. And it's only this tall, it's only about,
Ain't got no writing on it or nothing.
I don't know what it is. There's no writing anywhere in the park telling what anything is. And that's kinda disappointing, cause it's like, well, what's it? Good,
Well, they don't make a big deal out of it, I'd say, they don't. They should, but they don't.
they need to, why don't they?
Not enough people interested in it.
Because they're not making a big deal about it, I
That's
think,
just the way it is.
yeah, but I think
They
people
should.
are interested in
They
it,
should.
yeah,
I've seen one video on it. Well,
Well,
besides yours now.
I'm gonna do one.
Okay,
yeah.
I've seen one video on it.
Well, you'll see some now. I think it's great. I had no idea it was there, and I wanna come back, honestly, at least around this area. I
A lot
wanna
of
find
people,
out more.
see, a lot of people don't know about it.
that, I wanna
They
find
don't-
out
they
more
don't tell
about
it.
what
That's
Davy
great.
Crockett did around
Search
there.
it, the best thing I know to tell you to do. It's, Amos Eatery is one of them, it does have a big article on it, how it became and everything on
Okay,
it,
well, I might go check that out.
yeah, on this website.
Cool. We're
And
supposed,
it may link to that, David, like you said, it may link to it.
well, he has to, he's
That's what I'm
in
saying,
the
it's in the
cemetery.
census, so it's all,
It said, he was killed close to that spot, so I didn't know if they just put him there because he was killed close to that spot and that was a cemetery. I'm definitely gonna do history. I
do a
don't-
history
I don't-
search,
Yeah,
that's the best thing I can tell you,
and his wife and his grandparents are there.
yeah.
They
I
were
knew
all
they were all there.
massacred by the Indians, I guess, in that area.
Before
then
I
you just
blog-
walk
before I
around.
blog it, I'll
But
do
it's
everything.
also an arboretum,
Yeah,
and there are some crazy trees in there I've never seen anywhere. That's what an arboretum is, it's basically a museum for trees. It's an area that they've decided, okay, there's species here that may be rare, so we need to preserve this
Preserve.
area or whatever, that's what an arboretum is. It's a museum for trees, and there's some really crazy trees there, there's trees in there that grow almost flat, look like elephant
wild
skin.
looking, ain't they?
Yeah, and then we looked up the one, it was a southern.
Creepy looking, I would say.
What was it? Southern
Southern Magnolia.
magnolia. You hear about them. I never knew what it looked like. It looked like a gum tree,
Mm.
and there's two giant southern magnolia trees in that park.
See your history, but,
Well,
are you?
I guess I just like
You just
stuff.
like it.
I like stuff.
What you
Facts. I like facts. I guess.
It's whatever you're interested in.
Yeah. But it does intrigue.
Because
me.
you don't see it. Where are you from?
Yeah. I don't know.
Correct, basically?
Probably. But well, no, because I'm a big fan of Davy Crockett. That's why.
You fan?
Oh yeah, I've watched it my whole life.
Wow.
When I was a child, Davy Crockett, Danny Boone were the only shows I watched.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And
I say you did.
Swiss
enjoy
Family
it.
Robinson.
I say you did.
Swiss Family Robinson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that show.
They're a little bit before my time, just a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, Davy Crockett, Danny Boone, that's what mom,
My mom and dad, Danny Boone, Dad Crockett.
and the, what was the one, the River Pirates? Davy Crockett and the River Pirates? Yeah, you remember that one?
Nah, vaguely. My mom
Yeller,
and dad.
Yeller Gold.
And-
It's a Disney
Yeah. it's-
rendition of Davy Crockett,
and,
but yeah, those were my
That's what you
videos.
grew up on, man. Well, I guess you did enjoy that out there.
Yeah, I did. I really did. Yeah, that was very nice for me. Had a good time the whole week. Couldn't
I
complain.
enjoyed, glad you
You know, when we
enjoyed it.
left, it said it was supposed to rain all week. It
I
never
didn't
rained
see-
one
I
day.
didn't see no where it said that.
Well, it's,
You must have been looking at different weather.
yeah, I could have been.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Can't pay no attention to weather.
yeah. That's what they told me. Dad
Oh.
said, I said, it's supposed to rain all week, Dad. He's like, well, Tennessee does pretty good with rain. So I wouldn't worry
You
about
know,
whatever that means.
it could rain, snow, sleet, hail, storm,
Yeah.
sunshine, all in one day here in
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Well, that's the same way in Ohio. They say if you don't like the weather, wait a minute,
Yeah,
it'll change on
that's
you.
what it is. I ain't never been to Ohio, so I don't know.
Well, you should come up sometime.
I
We
remember
don't got no hills,
I don't
but
travel.
you probably enjoy it because it's not like around here.
Right, I would enjoy something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, I enjoy Gatlinburg, and I'm see mountains all the
That's where we
time. I
all
still
live.
enjoy Gatlinburg.
Yeah. I like Gatlinburg. It's a lot of fun.
But like I said, I would like to go to Florida at least once.
What would you do there?
I'd visit the beach. My wife wants to go to the beach.
I wanna go to the beach.
You ever been to the beach?
I've been to a beach, but not Florida. I went to Bermuda.
Really?
Yeah. That's
Never been,
gorgeous.
man.
That's-
Never been on a cruise.
That's tropical. I've never been on a cruise. We flew.
I just,
You
I never
wanna
been
go on a
flying.
cruise?
Yes and no.
I think,
Yes, because I've never been on one. No, because I can't swim.
yeah.
Which I say this for sink or anything, but I watched too many movies ago.
Yeah.
Titanic.
I can swim, but I just don't know if I wanna be stuck on a boat that long. I
That's
would
me.
love going to the places they go to, but I'm not into the whole shows that they have, and
I might be.
I'm just not.
You ever seen
I'd be
these-
in my room waiting to get to where I'm
Oh,
going.
really? You never seen none of them down there in Gatlinburg, I'm assuming, Pitch Forks and other shows?
I mean, I've gone to them with people, but it's not
Not
my
interested.
thing. I'll go there because they're going, and I sit there through it all, but it's not something I wanna do.
You'd rather be watching the creek flow, right?
Yeah, honestly,
Got you.
or sitting around a fire,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. That's what
I
we
did
do.
enjoy the Comedy Barn. Every show I've been to, I enjoyed so far.
Comedy barn would be cool.
But I do enjoy the Forest and creek lakes too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's our thing. I love the outdoors.
Right. You probably like it more than I do.
And if Corbin wasn't with us, we'd be camping right now, not in a hotel. That's the only reason we've been
Oh,
staying in
really?
hotels. We don't stay in hotels.
Oh, okay.
I would not, I mean, look at us, we're out here the whole time. This is what I'd be sitting around a fire normally.
Well, I don't like this has no far pit here, does it?
No. And I wouldn't want, I mean, I'd just rather go to bed in the tent anyways, sleep. You can hear the sounds of nature and you're not, yeah.
Water running.
That's me. That's what I
Birds
want.
chirping, frogs out.
Bears growling.
Yeah.
They
Don't
do
know about no
too.
bears.
Every time I camped in Tennessee, you hear bears at night.
Yeah,
It,
it's cool where you camp at.
it's something. They come around, well, Smoky Mountain National Park
We're getting more up here
Where-
now. We are. We are gonna get more up here now, sightings. and
in
whatnot.
here. Well, when
And-
we were in
and
Rogersville,
and Snoop,
Tammy asked, do they have bears here? I said, well, yeah, that's Tennessee, they got
Yes.
bears.
they
She
are
said,
bears.
Keep watching.
Well, they must
No,
not
no,
have a
they-
problem because their trash cans are wide
Right, it's not
open.
like it's Gatlinburg or Pageford, you go down the lane and there they are and whatnot.
Well, all there, they have, everything's closed in boxes.
Right.
Then locked.
Right.
The parks here, it's just open trash
It's
cans.
open.
Yeah, there's no
You
bear
don't
problem.
see, yeah, there's no problem,
Right,
but there are around.
yeah. Well, we're getting bears in
There's
Ohio
more-
now.
There's more problem across the mountain, across 70 Clinch, you don't probably know about that area. It's Cosford and Sneeville.
Oh,
You go through Kingsport and go around the circle and it leads you right back to 600. But there's more bear problem over there than there are here.
oh. We're getting bears in Ohio. Akron's had bear sightings.
We got bears,
Cougars, right?
Panthers.
Panthers.
That's more of a problem than anything. Panthers are getting more.
I knew that, and they'll attack you from
Panthers are
behind.
getting more around here than, they call them mountain lion.
Mountain lion, yeah.
They're getting sightings.
Oh, wow. They're the dangerous ones, cause they sneak
But
up
they
on
seem
you.
like it's just one
Oh,
in the same area, so I don't know if it's just.
hopefully. They're
sometimes
not,
it's
they're
the
not
same.
nice to mess with.
I don't think bears are nice to mess with.
Yeah, but they give you a warning and they can run from you if you.
They're more scared
you-
of you, I guess.
Well, yeah, they'll go
Mountain
away.
lion will probably.
A
attack
mountain
you, I
lion,
think.
you don't even know it's there
Yeah.
until it's on your
It's-
back.
yeah. Yeah, we do have another sighting that we have, yeah, so there are two of them at least.
They sneak up quietly, you can't hear them.
They're after you.
And then but just like a cat, you ever had a cat at home?
I got a cat at home.
Okay, well, it'll,
Oh, yeah.
that thing does the
That's
same
what it
thing,
is.
only giant.
Same species.
And then when it jumps on you, you're done.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
dead.
You're gone.
Well, I've seen people survive, but they didn't like it.
No, I wouldn't like it.
They were all shredded up.
I wouldn't want nothing to attack me like that. Snake or nothing.
Yeah,
Spider.
me neither. And there were some big spiders too, man.
There are some around here, but bad.
There were some big spiders out there.
On your hikes, I'd say, you seen some.
Most of them were the daddy long legs, the red ones, the daddy long
Well,
legs.
daddy long legs, I don't know, I can deal with that, I guess. You
I was
talking
looking
about-
for
you talking about-
caves.
Oh, yeah, caves.
Yeah,
Down there,
yeah.
didn't find any, did you?
Not that weren't labeled caves.
Probably not.
Well, I'm sure there's some out there.
Well, they are,
But I
but they ain't
didn't
labeled.
find any.
They won't be labeled.
Well, no.
There's some around here.
There's some, well, you know, you're driving around, there's pull-offs everywhere, and it's like, this is your trail and whatever, and then
Right.
we'll go off away from the trail.
Just to find something else.
Just to find something different, or probably die,
See, I ain't ever hiked down there, so.
yeah.
wouldn't
Well,
know.
my calves and my ankles are killing me, so.
Mine would be on the first trail.
But the cabin you're at, it's literally, the driveway is like this,
Mhm.
and then a complete, like, turn straight back this way, and then another turn back this way, and you're
I see when you
driving,
was going up it turned.
Oh
We
my
walked
gosh,
it-
it's
we
so
walked it
scary.
one time down the,
Yeah,
and
the-
you're dead by the time you get to the
Yeah.
top of that
so
thing.
it's upper high.
It's
Wow.
almost, well, you're going up, what, 100 feet?
It don't look like that on camera.
Oh, it's
Not bad, not
super
real bad.
far. It's super far and super steep. Like, we were scared to drive. I thought even with
Narrow.
it, well, it's real narrow and it turns
It looked
real
like it's
quick,
narrow.
like, turns real quick, and then you don't have any room, and when you start to go, you have to stop to back up, and you're, you know, you start
Have
sliding.
you ever been in
Yeah.
North Carolina?
Who?
You ever been to North Carolina?
Uh-uh.
No.
North Carolina?
Yeah, it's across the.
We went there for 1 second,
Yeah,
because we went up to, Cleveland's Dome,
never been to Cleveland.
and then on your way up there, you hit the border,
You been Cherokee?
and then when you stand on it, you're in North Carolina and Tennessee at the same time or whatever.
I ain't been.
But that site out there, when you, it's just a clear opening.
I was gonna say the narrow road.
You are at cloud height, like you can see the clouds below you. And well, the day we went up there it was clear, and when you're looking out, you just see all these rows of blue mountains after blue mountains. They just keep getting lighter, lighter,
Pretty.
lighter. You can see for miles. You see lakes. You see all kinds of stuff. You can see forever.
Right.
It's gorgeous up there. That's one of the best. Cleveland's Dome is the highest point in Tennessee.
I've never been to Cleveland's Dome.
Yeah,
Cause I see mountains all the time anyway. So.
Well, it's
But, you know, I
have
probably
you
would
seen
love
it from
I
up,
probably-
down?
I would probably love it like that.
Because literally, when you're standing, you'll see it. The clouds are here and down here.
The only ones I've seen is like that.
Like-
I went to, like I said, I went to Cherokee a couple
Mhm.
times. I've been to Cherokee a couple times.
Yeah,
And you go up that mountain.
it's hard on your
and,
car though.
Yeah, it's
That's the
kinda
thing.
rough. And you look over.
It's
against your
literally
neighbors,
driving
mountains.
an hour uphill.
It is.
It took an hour to drive
It
uphill.
is.
That's what we
But
did.
it's pretty up there. And
Yeah.
I see mountains all the time, like you said.
And I met the coolest
Over.
guy up there. He's 82 years old. He just had knee surgery on his left knee. He had a wrap on this one, and he had his hiking stick. And he said he'd hiked all over the United States.
Wow.
And he said, he said, I didn't make it to the top. This is my test. I had surgery 2 weeks ago,
Wow.
3 weeks ago,
After hiking.
and I was up here to see if I could do it. And this is as far as I made it. So I failed. I said, you didn't fail. You found out you know you got to wait a little bit longer and you try again. You made it this far. He's like, yeah, I guess you're right. And then we got to talking. It was a good time. But he's a good guy. And he told me, I said, I didn't know there were elk around here. And he said, yeah, there's elk, but they don't come up this high very often. They're more down in the flatlands. He said the best time to see them is at dawn and dusk near rivers. I said, really? I didn't even know there were elk. 200 head they'd let release.
I never seen an elk until 2 years ago.
Huh?
I went to church.
Yeah.
Spotted one on the way up.
Wow.
I enjoyed it. And we see animals all the time, but I never seen an elk.
Yeah.
So we went back this year to Cherokee. And you are to see how many elks. They was everywhere.
Yeah. Elk.
It was
That's
nice.
good. Well, that's what
That's
the
what
bears
you're
need is
talking
some
about
extra
elk.
food. Elk.
We
Well, we
never-
stayed at Elkhorn Lodge, and I thought, why'd they
Never
call us
seen
Elkhorn
elk.
Lodge? Why they got an elk here? And then they had an elk at the front of Gatlinburg. And I'm like, why they got all these elk? There's no,
It's elk territory through Gatlinburg.
there ain't no elk here.
But
Why don't they
through-
have bears everywhere? And then I found out they do have elk there.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
It's
that.
through,
I had no idea there were elk in Tennessee, but now I know.
I didn't know it until 3 years ago.
That's pretty
when I
cool.
went through Cherokee.
That's really neat to know. So, elkin.
Now I wouldn't be afraid of them, but, I guess they could tear you up.
Oh, I know.
With them horns, I guess they could tear you up.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool that they released them and they're doing well.
They seem to be. They're big. They're huge.
Yeah.
The ones
I've seen elk. There's an elk ranch down. There's an elk campground down by us, right on
Oh,
the river, and they take you up river and drop you off, and you can ride down the
So
river.
you're used to elk.
They had a park there, and I went and would see them, but they killed somebody. They stabbed him right. Well, someone was in there cleaning the cage, and one of the horns went right through the guy,
That's what I'm saying.
and they closed the whole campground down. Now it's not there.
Things happen.
Yeah,
Man,
he had them for years. Never had a problem. I don't,
That's
even,
what's that.
I don't even know if they knew what they were doing. They just put their horn right through it.
I don't know. It's wild.
Crazy things. So. Okay, well, I'm gonna shut this thing off. and then
Alrighty
we
then.
can do whatever. I forgot this thing was on multiple times, didn't you?
You ain't talked to nobody on there.
I don't do that. Well, I don't do a lot.